Alright guys, I have got my Mi 9T all set up and I'm digging into this phone. So I've actually been using it for at least an hour or more now. And I took a bunch of photos, shot some video, and I'll show you that in this video. But I went with the carbon black version. It has a nice carbon fiber look on the back of the device. It also comes in this red and this blue model. I just preferred the carbon black for the carbon fiber look. I really liked it with the red accents on there. So one thing that you guys might be excited about is the pop-up camera on here. It is something that is really, really nice. Let's focus on it real quick here. You can see there, got the pop-up camera just like the OnePlus devices and other Vivo. You can see it has the little red highlighting though. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's something that, focus, there we go. I think that's something that people might be excited about this phone, but this phone actually has a full display for media consumption. And I think that's going to be important to a lot of people. It's running the Snapdragon 730 and it has 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs onboard storage, and my model that I purchased. You can get it with 128 gigs, but I think you might pay just a little bit more. But I found this one for $300 shipped 2-day FedEx, and it was within my price range of what I wanted to spend on this device. So you've got Type-C, you've got dual SIM slot, headphone jack, you got a 48 megapixel camera on the rear, and you know, it takes good photos. I'm not like blown away like I thought it was going to be, but I just got it. So the photos come out very crisp, very clean, very sharp. I really like it. I just have to play with it. I'm within my first, 24 hours with this device. And you're going to dig it apart. You got to set it up, got to go through the motions. And speaking of set it up, finally got it set up the way I'm going to have it when I'm running this UI right here. But I'm obviously going to put on my Pix launcher and my favorite icon pack. I'm going to do it. That's just the way it works. It did come with this free case right here, and I kind of had it in the case for the entire time I was using it, but I just wanted to take it off, and I took some really nice photos of the device itself, and I'll be sharing those on social media. Now the phone itself is running Android 9, and I got a update right out of the box for MIUI 10. It did stability things for the cameras and things like that. But overall it's a Xiaomi device, and I don't foresee myself having a bad run with this. So this is just my first impressions of the phone. Obviously, I've been rocking with Xiaomi for a very long time, and they're an impressive, their company is extremely impressive, and they make beautiful devices, as you can see. This is, you might not want to hear this, but this is definitely something that a person should get if they don't want to get the Vivo or the okay, so I'm in the US, so I'll say the OnePlus 7 Pro. This is, in fact, to me, a direct competitor with the OnePlus 7 Pro. Pretty much the same phone in my experience of having it. No, there's not a 90 hertz display, but some would say this is the poor man's OnePlus 7 Pro. I would say this is the smart man's OnePlus 7 Pro. Anyway, it's your man Jay. Take a look at some photo samples and video, and you tell me what you think about the footage. Remember, this is just my first click point shoot. This is what you're getting right now. This is how it is in an unboxing and first impression. So, beautiful, beautiful phone. I'll give you some shots of the phone too. Maybe I'll do some cinematic music or, ooh, you know how it goes. So take a look at the camera footage, and then we'll get out of here. It's your man Jay. I'm out. All right, here's video footage on the rear camera at 1080p at 60 frames per second from the Xiaomi Mi 9T. Really nice. Nice and smooth. Xiaomi phones, I've noticed, have that thing where it's kind of always hunting for the right focus. And if I tap, it'll lock it in. The footage on here is actually really, it's impressive, to say the least. Alright, so here we are on the front camera, just a real brief video outside. Look at the quality of the footage here. Let's pan over to the grass. You can see how it overexposes. Somebody made a comment before, said, Jay, the reason it's blowing out the wall is because it's focusing on your face. Well, I'm not doing any kind of tap to focus on any of the devices, so unless it's an option for the front camera. So this is how this phone could handle it. Pretty decent. I like it.